Hey everybody, this is CJ, and I just wanted to jump on real quick. I'm really getting used now to this YouTube channel when it comes to doing some videos, so just wanted to come on real quick and just drop a line and let you guys know I was at my barber's today. Now while I was there, we were just talking. We always catch up about life and what's going on in each other's lives, and as we were talking, we started talking about making plans, having a schedule. And look, ever since I was in high school, I've always lived my life according to a schedule, like every day, to the point where my friends, my family, my wife thinks like, man, CJ, every detail of your day is accounted for in your schedule. Like, how do you make room for free time or those monkey wrenches that come? And maybe you've kind of like asked this question, is there such thing as a perfect schedule? Can you have like the perfect schedule where you're accomplishing everything you want to accomplish? And as we were talking, he was telling me things he wants to do, plans that he has, plans that I have. And as I'm talking to my barber, we always get into these really like deep conversations about life. And as I'm talking with him, this verse comes to my mind. It's from Proverbs 16, verse 9, which says, a man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his path. A man's heart, right, directs or makes plans, but the Lord directs his path, directs his ways, directs his life. Now here's what I got from that, and I shared it with him, and I said, man, this is so good, I gotta share it with you guys as well. And here it is. God is sovereign over your plans. You see, we sometimes make plans on our own, right? And as we make plans, one of two things, or there's two ways you could probably do this. One is you go ahead and you just start making plans in your life, for your day, without God, and you just do it in your own strength, in your own wisdom, in your own understanding. And of course, that usually we make a mess of things when we do that. Or if you're a follower of Jesus, you probably go ahead and you say, okay, I'm gonna pray, I'm gonna read the word, and I'm gonna get some direction from him, some wisdom, some counsel about the direction that my life or plans that I have is going. What does he want? And you try to get as close to his will as possible, and then you make your plans. Well, that's where I've gotten in my life. I seek him every day about the day, about the week, about the month, about the year. And as he's leading, I write out a plan based on what I feel he is directing me, or how he's directing me to go about my life, or particularly my day. I put together a schedule, and yes, it's a pretty detailed schedule. And this has led to some issues with me in the past, and sometimes even in the present, because you can sometimes get rigid with your schedule to the point where you don't leave room to anticipate those interruptions, those monkey wrenches that get thrown into your day, that get thrown into your plans. And what happens when that happens, right? Well, here's some of what I've learned. God is sovereign over your schedule, meaning that whatever comes your way that you did not anticipate in your schedule, he saw it, he knew it, he made provision for it. So in that moment, all you need to do is just go back to him, right? Just stop for a minute before you're tempted to get anxious and go crazy and start worrying. Don't do that. He saw it. You consulted him as you were putting that plan together, hopefully, if you're following Jesus. And now you just need to go back to him and go, hey, all right, God, you saw that. You knew that was coming. So what's the plan now? What do we do now? What's the next step? And if you do this, it's something else that it's another phrase I like to use. It's called restful working. You can go about your tasks, you can go about doing good for him, you can go about your profession, your job, your life from a place of rest in your mind, in your heart, because you're not only depending on him because number one, he loves you and he saved you through Christ, but two, you're dependent on him and you trust him to lead you at every step, knowing that he's already made provision for what that next step is. And so I just want to give you some encouragement today that, check it out, he is sovereign over your plans. You can seek him and make the best plans that you think, you have the perfect schedule, but guess what? You need to see your schedule as fluid, okay? You may have missed something. Maybe you got 90% of what should happen that day or in your plan. And he knew that there's actually some things that you didn't account for, and so that interruption came. Or maybe he just wants you to just learn to trust him, even though you have a pretty inspired, God-centered schedule, right? And so look, don't freak out. If life happens, an interruption comes into your schedule, don't worry. Go back to him and say you saw that. You saw that that was going to happen. What's next? What's the next step? How do we recalibrate this schedule? Look, your schedule is fluid. There's not this rigid, set in stone schedule, because guess what? Then you'd be God. You'd know every detail of what was going to happen in every second, every minute of your day. That's just not realistic, because He is God. You seek Him and you make a schedule. You have a plan, right? Your schedule, your to-do list, you have a calendar, but you do it understanding that He's sovereign over your schedule. That there's going to be interruptions, and He still has a plan. All right, just want to leave that with you. I'm CJ Cousins. I'm living for Him, and we're inviting you to experience the joy of a life